Alright, just dropped off my, just woke up not too long ago, dropped off my sister from school, ate some chicken wings. Now I'm about to go ahead and, right now I'm about to go to the markets. Market's about to open at like, say like 9:01. It's about to open in 30 minutes, so let's see what we can do, cash this dub. Yeah. Yesterday I learned about like ICT. I was learning. I skipped DoorDash so I could learn like ICT daily profiles and stuff, because like yesterday like my bias was so wrong, and so I just really had to kind of like go back and learn. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I think today it looks like a good setup. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go see if I can try to pass this eval. Yeah, man. Let's rock and roll. Market's about to open. MNQ. Let's see what's up. So right now for MNQ, price looks like it's making it for Asia session. It looks like it was making a deliverance off of a high time frame liquidity going up, making a London reversal manipulation reversal. So it started off as a reversal and then continuation, and so it hit Asia highs, and there wasn't, and so it looks like it's going to come back down from that deliverance. And then I'm assuming that perhaps for New York session it could take out low resistance liquidity and then go back down into these marked out high time frame areas of liquidity. If you can go down here, yeah. I'm not gonna go all the way down there, but these seems like promising areas of high time frame liquidity. Also, we got this 15-minute S&T to the downside, as opposed to MES. We got a 15-minute bullish S&T, which I think is a good indicator that today is good to trade MNQ today, just simply because my bias today is bearish, and so we're gonna have to wait till 9:30 open. So yeah, let's get it started. Alright, so right here, I just woke up. This is a voiceover. I'm looking at like daily profiles and ICT that I learned from my mentor, like London session, consolidation, manipulation, reversal, next session, the behavior of like next session, so that's what I was learning about. Also, I got my breakfast right there, ramen noodles. Market's about to open, so yeah, let's get to it. Today, right now, what I'm about to do, I just took a trade, I reviewed it, and Alright, so coming into market open, I saw that initially I was going for a bearish bias for both commodities, for MNQ and MES, mainly for MNQ, just because I saw like a high time frame and 15-minute time frame bearish S&T, whilst for MES it was bullish, and MNQ started ripping up and MES started going down. So I was like, okay, MNQ is the leading index, so kind of showed my confidence a little bit when it comes to daily bias profile, which I got wrong. It was continuation, but it was to the wrong side, so I started taking longs on going for longs on MES instead of MNQ, which is kind of bad, because since MNQ is the index that's going bullish with a bullish S&T rather than MES, so that was kind of my mistake for rushing it. But whether or not, I still entered the trade over here after a 1-minute break of structure, before that with a 5-minute fair value gap and a order block. And so yeah, I over here entered my take profit at the high time frame highs, 4-hour highs, and previous day highs as well. And, so since we're going bullish, and around here, yeah, I got tagged in. I was doing something else, like kind of reviewing notes and shit. But yeah, it's like, see, it comes down to this fair value gap at the 0.5 equilibrium, and as it's pushing up, we had like news come out at like 11 of an FOMC meeting, and so right here, price started ripping up. Once it was going down, it started ripping up, and so yeah, I was looking at MNQ and MES, and when the FOMC red folder for news came out, I was hesitant to close the trade, but I don't know, I guess greed took over, and I just, was like, okay, I shouldn't trade during news, maybe hold and trade during news, because anything could happen. But I was like, man, whatever, bro. So around here, about 11 o'clock, when FOMC started the meeting, that's when like price started to like go berserk up to the bullish upside, and I was like, okay, since there's not much volatility, the FOMC could bring in the volatility needed to hit those high time frame liquidity, since we are already in a bullish uptrend. So I kind of felt confident, but at the same time I was like, I don't know. So since this was taking so long, I'm not in the trade for that long, I'm gonna hold it until the end of the day, which is around 12 o'clock for me, 12 o'clock during midday. And I was journaling my psychology, my execution, everything that is needed to be done, journaling, so all my confluences and everything. And as I was typing, I saw price ripping up to the upside, and so see, we took out TP1, moved my stop loss to break even, and we're close to the not close, but like we're almost done at the 12 o'clock, and I was done journaling everything. Basically, it's a long trade. I don't know why Top Step does this, but it just weirds out my words. It doesn't like allow for any room for like, it just kind of makes the words go a lot more further than the current box. I don't know why it does it, so I had to manually kind of like set it into make the paragraph smaller and the extension smaller. So yeah, so this is where like 12 o'clock, we were like 5 minutes away from like 12 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna close, and I see fair value gap forming, and right around 12, yeah, this is where I closed. And yeah, man, good trade. It was a good ass trade. Very proud of what I did. And all my biases were correct, but initially it wasn't. But I had myself a little breakfast right here. Took a mini exercise, 10K steps. Taking a different trail today. And I wish I recorded so he could see, but I went on this account, on YouTube, because I have a lot of accounts, and then I subscribed on literally on the countdown. I subscribed on the millionth one. I was like the millionth subscriber. You can thank me. You can thank me. I'm your millionth subscriber. Nah, bro, that's actually crazy though. I went on my other account and I subscribed once it reached like 1 million, like 900,000, like 900,998, or like I press subscribed, and then as soon as I pressed, it went from like 900. Someone already like subscribed, and then it was like perfect timing because I knew it was gonna hit. But that's crazy, bro. Good for him, man. I wanna one day be just like this guy, dude. He worked so hard for it, man, and I wanna say congratulations, man. Congrats, Tyler. You know, right now I'm actually like looking at reviewing the boot camp, and looking at my notes right now. As you can see, I'm just going over my notes. Today was a good trade. Today I won the trade. Just one more trade before we pass this eval, and then we're gonna numb our rules down a little bit. We're gonna kind of go for like risk management. We're gonna go double down on risk rather than risking 2%. We're gonna go numb it down to like 0.5%, and make sure we focus more on risk management and execution and mindset rather than profits, because not everything's about profits. As of now, I'm looking into my notes again and reviewing everything, and reading this every day gives me a kind of an idea on what to like kind of set. It's like a Bible a little bit. I don't want to compare it to the Bible, but it's a lot like reviewing notes and what to do, and kind of feeling connected to the values of when it comes to of course the financial markets. And so I always read this every single day, all my notes for the boot camp, just because I read it from day 1 to day 55. I read it always. I took all the notes, and reading it every day just kind of reminds me, what should I be doing, what should I do, what should I look for, and how can I apply this to every single trade. And everything is just statistics. So it's not a losing trade is not a bad, doesn't mean you suck at trading. It just means it's just a bad day. It's just statistics. It's like a business. But a losing week or like a losing streak in a blown account, that could be, perhaps you're a bad trader. But if you're break even like I am, then reviewing your notes every single day could help you, assist you to getting into that level of profitability. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just picked up my little sister from school. And that's that. So yeah, Tyler, just want to let you know I was your millionth subscriber on YouTube on a different account. Wish I reported it, but it was too late. But I was your millionth subscriber. So yeah, thank me.
My younger version of myself and every single one of you.
Alright, so right now I'm about to damn, it's hella dark out in this bitch, bro. I don't know if I should record in this microphone and this camera, but I'm about to go ahead and record. Not record, sorry, but about to edit and upload a video. Damn, bro, hella dark. I'm about to just done completing my needed steps for the day to lose weight. About to go and edit the video that I'm supposed to be doing, and then tomorrow I'm gonna upload it because I can't when there's people. So yeah, that sucks. When you live with people, it's horrible. That's what I want to get up. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, man. Alright, so this is my car, and I'm gonna block the license plate for this video. But all I'm gonna say is right here, all I'm gonna say is that I recently found out that the tire's on the front. So if you can see, bro, this is really bad. Like, look at the tires. Like, it's I don't know if you can see, but right here on top is just smooth. There's no dead. It's just all smooth and flat. You can't see because of the darkness, and that's really bad. And it's also kind of like that for all the other tires, just not as bad. This needs to be changed ASAP. All the tires need to be changed. So yeah, and also there's something wrong with the brake signal. I think there's an electric downgrade issue or something with the brake. So when I put it on brake, when I put it off brake with the handle, the signal keeps going on. It's still there as if it was on. And so there's an issue with the electricity. Besides that, I think that should be fixed as well. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, this car needs to be fixed. But last night I went to Costco and I'm gonna get all these tires, all of these 4 tires replaced. So once it's good, it's gonna be good on the road, and I can finally do DoorDash. For the past couple of like weeks, a little bit, I was only driving minimally, just to be safe as I possibly can when on the roads, because I don't want to be driving with a shit tire that's like really kind of like bad. So not bad, but it's just I don't want to be driving with a tire that is that it was recommended for me to change. So I'm just gonna prioritize risk management like I do in the markets, and I'm gonna take my car to the Costco auto parts, and I should be able to have my car up and ready by next week. Right now it's a Friday, I believe so. I think it's a Thursday. I'm not sure, but I think it's a Friday. Yeah, but I should have my car ready by next week, by like Monday, or no, by Saturday probably, once the tires are replaced and ready to go, and fix that. But that's just minimal. The main thing is the tires and pass emission inspection. So you just gotta. So things take time. But once it does, this car is back on the road, ready for use for DoorDash. So we could invest in combines and continue to do what is needed to be done. So yeah, risk management in everything is life. Don't be greedy. Yep.